Hi Ryan, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. You have to pardon my voice a little hoarse, so bear with me a little bit with my voice. Okay, buddy, so we start off with your setup a little bit, see where you are from a setup standpoint. Okay, so you start off in pretty good shape there. You have your feet parallel, which is really good. I love the width of your stance. The height of your hands is really good. Those are all good things there. Okay? So let's see what happens here when we move forward a little bit. Okay, so two things happen that we need to talk about. Number one, when you take your stride, Ryan, you stride to a closed stance instead of back to parallel. Okay, so that's a no-no. As you get older, opposing catchers and opposing coaches will notice that, and you're going to get nothing but a steady diet of fastballs on the inside corner, and that's going to be more difficult for you. I'm a big proponent of making things simple. Okay, we don't want to add a difficulty to what we're doing, and by stepping in or closing off your stance, you create more difficulty in trying to be a good, consistent hitter. So try to step straight. Don't step towards the ball. Okay, you need to be in a batter's box in a location where you can handle the outside half of home plate. So when you step straight, you cover the whole part of home plate. One big problem young kids have is they stand too far away from home plate, especially when they do their tee work. Make sure you're standing the same place you would in a game. Okay. Okay. The second part of your stride we watch is that you're transferring weight forward, Ryan. And when we transfer weight forward, it means we're not going to have a lot left to hit with. Okay? The only reason we stride, Ryan, is to get on time. It's got to happen. You know, it's load, stride, swing. You have to have rhythm and tempo in order for that to happen. You can't stride and swing at the same time. You don't want your eyes moving towards a baseball when the ball is coming towards you. You want your head to be very, very still. Okay? So let's look at your swing plane now. And that, I'll tell you, Ryan, right there, that's one of the better swing planes I've seen out of all 50 or so evals I've done. That's a really good swing plane. Okay? Your bat stays at a downward angle to the strike zone. You don't drop your barrel. That's a real short swing, okay? That's really good. So I'm not going to tell you to change anything about your swing plane. Okay? So obviously, Ryan, on this swing, you're 5 miles out in front, right? You should the ball should be right here right now. And you should be hitting it right now. To stay inside the baseball, we have to let the ball travel obviously a lot farther. Now let's look at your lower half on this swing, Ryan. Okay, most hitters, I'm assuming you're one of them, wants to hit the ball harder and farther. Okay, so let's talk about the keys to making that happen. The key to making that happen is driving this knee down to a closed, firm front side. I mean driving it violently. Driving that back knee as hard as you can to the inside of a closed front foot. Okay? When we do that, Ryan, we create resistance. We create resistance from our backside to our front side. And that resistance that we create, that energy, okay, goes up your body through your core, out through your hands, and to your bat. Okay? So it's critically important that we create as much energy as we can. Now that front foot of yours has gone from being this way to being this way. Any deviation from that to here, or from here to anywhere between here and there, you lose the ability to create resistance because your back side is not pushing against anything. Okay? So when you get up here like this, okay, we still haven't made contact, and now we have, and look where your back foot is. You're just barely on the toe of your foot. Okay? Energy comes from the ground, Ryan. We need to stay connected to the ground. Okay? So I want to show you, buddy, where you should be making contact with the baseball in regards to your lower half only. Okay? To your lower, basically to that back foot. That's where you should be making contact with your back foot. Maybe one more click. Somewhere in between that click and that click, you should make contact. You need to be on the ball of your foot at contact, because that's going to increase the amount of pressure you can put on this knee driving down. Okay? So that's where I want you to be from your lower half perspective. Okay? From your upper half perspective, basically where that belt buckle is on your pants, where your chest is, at contact, I need you to be here. Watch your belt buckle. Watch it. Watch it. I need you to be right there at contact. Okay? That's the only way, Ryan, you're going to be able to handle the pitching that you're going to have to face as you get older. Okay? Don't think about how good you are now. Think about how better you're going to have to be in order to play at a high level. And to play at a high level, you have to be able to handle pitching on the outside half of home plate. And you'll see where you get a contact. Okay, I can barely see your front hip, and you're hitting the baseball. Let's watch another swing. Okay, again, 8 miles out in front of home plate. Gotta let that ball travel, buddy. Okay, you just cannot be successful hitting the ball that far out in front of home plate. Let me show you why. That arm right there is straight. It's already straight. You've already extended. You haven't even made contact yet. Okay, so it's really important that you make contact right there, bud. See the difference? See the difference? Now you can deliver a blow to the baseball. But when you make contact, your hands are already extended. You've already delivered all the energy you have in your swing, and you haven't even hit the ball yet. Okay, so I can't help you with that. That's a inner discipline you have to have in order to let the ball travel. Okay, there's no drills to let the ball travel. You just have to have the discipline to let the ball get deeper in your stance. Trust your hands. Trust your swing to let the ball get deeper. Okay? Okay, so from a after contact point, look at the space between your knob and your body. You get no extension whatsoever. You're cutting your swing off. You're throwing your hands to left field instead of throwing your hands to center field. And one of the reasons is because you rotate so much with your upper body. That's not how you hit the ball farther, buddy. That's not how you hit the ball harder. And that's not how you hit the ball more consistently on the barrel. Staying square to home plate is how you do it. Okay? And it's a crime because your swing plane is so good, but you got a little better there as far as how still you haven't made contact and your arm is almost straight. There's your contact point, right? Well, it's kind of in between those clicks. So there's so many good things in your swing, but it gets robbed by what you do with your upper half a little bit, okay, and what you do with that front foot. It's imperative, buddy, that you stride to a closed stance, not open like that. See how your front foot's open? That's robbing you of 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet of ball flight. Okay? So, I'm going to give you 2 drills I want you to do. They're going to be attached to your email on your eval. One is called dead legs, and one is called split. Okay? And do those drills via soft toss and via T work. And that'll help you with your upper body as far as your rotating goes. Okay? Okay, buddy. I hope this helped you a little bit. Thanks for coming to camp. Have a great spring and summer. We'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp. Thank you.